Okay.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Graveyard Guys podcast. It's me, Mikey, and I'm here as always with my co-host. Today's episode, we're covering the letter D, like sucking too much dick, and what it sounds like when you suck too much dick. Wes.
What? Oh, okay. I was like, you didn't let me say my own fucking name. This is not from sucking dick. This is from coughing. I swear to God. Sucking too much dick. I'm sorry. That's just so stupid.
Sure. D for denial, but we are here with episode 4, and we decided to do something a little different because it's episode D. Are you done?
Yeah. D for different. Mm-hmm. God, so I sound terrible.
He does. Are you gonna throw up? Today we have something different that we're going to cover. Instead of doing locations, we're going to do a name that circles around the spooky community quite a bit. And what name is that?
Mary.
Scary Mary.
Mary.
Cool.
Mary May.
Contrary.
Yeah.
But before we begin, we'll get into a little bit of spooky news. Wes, I know you have something to go over, so good luck.
Yeah. So our girl Annabelle, I was about to say Annabeth. So our girl Annabelle came to San Antonio. Oh my God, I sound a lot worse. Annabelle came to San Antonio and she burnt down one of those old ass houses.
A plantation.
Yeah, a plantation home.
So if it's a bad thing, who knows? I love how the comments, so Wes sent me this article that Annabelle was in San Antonio, and I don't know if it was a place that she was in, because I know she was in a hotel, and it wasn't the hotel that burned down.
Yeah, it wasn't the hotel that burned down.
It was something else, and I guess maybe she was there for a little bit.
Yeah. It was just the plantation home that burnt down.
Yeah, and all the comments are like, "Good job, Annabelle."
Good job.
We have some awesome cryptid news as well. California has made, or is in the process of making, Bigfoot its official cryptid. I didn't know states had an official cryptid, and the bill or article, whatever it is, to make this happen is like Article 666. So apparently, Bigfoot's evil.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah. And then also there is a cryptid in Utah called the Moon Lake Monster that people have been seeing. So this is like a weird, apparently it looks like a log with a fin. That sounds also like a fish. So I don't know what's going on in Utah. It
could also just be a piece of shit with some leaves on it.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. We'll see what people, whatever. But today we're going over Scary Marys. Oh yeah. Also D is for my friend Dalton.
Who the fuck is Dalton?
We got, this is our 4th episode, everybody. And I don't know if you guys pay attention, but on YouTube, we've been getting some pretty good views, like about 50-ish, which is awesome considering we just started this like a month ago. And then my friend Dalton reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, I've been watching it, and it's really good." Praise and whatever. But he also said something that made me kind of laugh, because he was like, when I first started watching, I was like, oh man, this guy is going to go up against Mikey. He has no chance. But he said you let me have it a couple of times. So there Wes goes with
a couple of times I did let you have it.
Yeah.
I let you have it. I had you let it. And it was hard.
Oh, God.
And it was rough. And it was consensual.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
There's a couple of Marys that are floating around the creeposphere, and just to name a couple besides the one we're gonna do, there's Mary Worth, who is associated with Bloody Mary. There's Mary Bateman, who's known as the Yorkshire Witch. Mary Shelley, the author of Frankenstein and Other Spooky Tales. And there's apparently some doll named Mary in folklore that fucks shit up. But the Mary that you're going to be covering is
Typhoid Mary.
Yes. But before we do that, I'll go ahead and cover Bloody Mary a little bit. We all know her. We all love her. We've all had a slumber party with her as a guest. Question, have you ever tried the Bloody Mary thing?
I have, yeah.
Has anything happened?
No. No, just scared myself.
What is the version that you know? Like, what's the instructions of the game that you know?
Just turn off the lights. Sorry. Turn off the lights and say Bloody Mary 3 times, and then she's supposed to appear out of nowhere.
Cute.
Yeah, that's it.
So the version that I've heard is something, it involves the same thing, but also with flushing the toilet. I don't know where that came from.
The toilet?
We're Mexican. I guess that's all we had around us.
Okay, I'll stop. Keep going, Mexican.
No, you're fine. Did you call me Mexican?
No, you didn't. That was the last word you said. You said we're Mexican flushing the toilet. No, you said we're Mexican flushing the toilet. So I was like, okay, keep going. Mexican flushing the toilet. Keep going.
Brian, do you hear this?
He's not Mexican,
brother.
so...
He's my Hispanic brother. So is Ray.
Ally.
You're the minority here. But anyways, so when I heard about it when I was young is you go into the bathroom, turn off the lights. Actually, I think you're supposed to turn on and off the lights 3 times, and then you say Bloody Mary either 3 or 5 times, and you flush the toilet. For some reason, she's supposed to scratch your back or something, or you see her in the mirror. I don't know. And so there's been a lot of reports that when people do this, they come out of the bathroom with scratches on their backs. I know he was hot. Oh, that's your neighbor.
Oh, is that Travis?
Travis.
Love you, bitch.
Travis. There's a Lake Travis right here in my pants, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know, like what I did with the other neighbor.
The one that didn't work out.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't text Brian either, so it's okay.
We get distracted a lot by hot guys that walk by the window. We should keep a tally of it. But anyways, so Bloody Mary has also influenced a lot of films like Urban Legends, Bloody Mary, and other really cheaply bad made B-TV movies that you can watch, probably on Tubi. But everyone kind of knows that like Queen Mary, whatever, that like got her head chopped off, that kind of gave her the name Bloody Mary. I don't think that's interesting because that's not really associated with anything that has to do with the game. But what I did find that was interesting was the game itself originated from like the 19th and 20th century where girls, and it's kind of funny because like, I don't know if you've seen that movie Sleepy Hollow, and like the girls are like running around, they like grab their partner, and everything is like to see your potential, your future husband. And so the girls would get together and they would go into a dark room and they would do some game similar to Bloody Mary, and they would see the face of their husband or future husband in the mirror. But on occasion, they would see a skull or like the Grim Reaper or something, and it was supposed to basically mean like you're gonna die soon. So that game is kind of what turned into Bloody Mary.
Could you imagine if Adam did that? Like, that's a fucking jump scare.
If Adam did what? If
Adam went to the mirror to find his future husband and it was your face, that'd be fucking terrifying. You're ugly, that's what I'm saying. Laugh, audience, laugh.
No one's laughing because it's not true. And you know why I know it's
Clap,
not true.
she should die.
You know why I know it's not true? If y'all want to see some thirsty ass pictures of me, check out my Instagram and check out this one's jealous comments on it.
Jealous comments.
Yeah.
I always say, you look good, buddy.
You said slut.
And then I put, I love you so much.
Yeah, like, just kidding, don't be mad at me. But
yeah.
We're going to get you a photo shoot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't want to see that.
No, I do.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Audience, leave a comment.
Do you want to see my hole? I'm just kidding.
There really isn't much in regards to Bloody Mary because there is so many different stories and versions of what it is, and they all are kind of similar. And so I just really wanted to go over that parlor game because I thought that was really cool. It's interesting how these games get passed down from generation to generation, how they kind of change. But I'm actually interested to see if anybody, what I wanted to do was go on Reddit and see if anybody had any true stories of like, or true quote, stories of their experience doing Bloody Mary. But as you guys know, I don't ever have my shit together, so I left my computer back home.
Never has her shit together.
Last episode, I lost the video.
Bitch.
So
it's like, get your shit together, bro. Like, we're supposed to be professionals. We're supposed to be fucking professionals, you know? You know?
Go. Today, Wes will be bringing you a very interesting story. Let's see how he fares because he likes to say that I'm unprepared.
No, it's not that. It's just like, I like setting the scene, you know. Yeah, you don't fucking know what I'm saying. I think my problem is I go too much into like history because I really like history and stuff. So I'm like, 1937, where blah 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 whatever. But I can go into rabbit holes where I'm like, oh, this was happening at the same time. Like the Titanic was only this many years before this happened, and yeah. So ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm gonna be talking about. Is that good?
Okay.
I don't even know how that's gonna sound. Mary Mallon, also known as Typhoid Mary.
Mary who?
Mallon.
Okay.
Stupid name.
Sorry, I can
I'm
understand
just
your
kidding.
accent.
Oh, racist. Who's racist now? I don't fucking know. Mary Mallon, also known as Typhoid Mary. She infected. Oh my god, it's so hard to talk. She infected 51 people.
Do you want me to read this for you?
Bro, why is my voice like I didn't talk at all today? I was trying not to talk at all today for this specifically. She infected 51 people, and 3 of those people died. Bum, bum, bum. That's
not that big
actually
of a percentage.
not really that many people. Now that I think about it, because when I thought of Bloody Mary or Typhoid Mary, I always thought that every single person died whenever she fucking infected them,
I actually don't know anything about Typhoid Mary.
You don't know anything about her?
I know her name sounds familiar, but what is typhoid?
Typhoid, so it's this little bacteria called typhi salmonella or whatever, and it goes into your body and it just like fucks your shit up. I took a picture of this earlier. Let me pull it up. Oh, whole pics. I'm just kidding. Oh shit. The fuck is this picture? There it is.
I caught it in there.
No, you didn't. Anyways, it causes a high fever, nausea, vomiting, intestinal bleeding, blood clots, headaches, chest rash, muscle pain, and distended abdomen, whatever that fucking means. So, it fucks your shit up. It gets you really sick and you die. She's from Ireland during the potato famine. She came to the U.S., to New York specifically with her aunt and uncle. And she was most likely born with typhoid in her system, and she was considered a healthy carrier. And she became a cook. And if you don't know, the way that typhoid is spread is through fecal matter.
Poop.
Your shit. So she was really bad at washing her hands. She literally she would cook, go use the bathroom, not wash her hands, come back and cook again. Or she would barely wash her hands. She didn't think it was that big of a deal. I mean,
Well,
in 1906, what else are you gonna do? You don't have running water.
yeah, they had running water.
When did we get running water?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, they really had running water.
I don't know. Brian, can you look up when America got running water?
When did we have running water? Can you look that up, please?
You have to earn your seat in this studio,
Yeah,
boy.
that's right. Earn your voice.
Yeah. Oh, don't look at him, Ray. You're next.
Early 1900s.
Oh, that's so fucking broad. I said 1906. So
I mean, it could have been the same time.
we could have had.
But I think she was probably just covering up that, just like she was.
She was just covered in shit.
No,
That's how I heard it. I was like, oh, she's just covered in
you
shit.
ruined my joke. I was gonna say she was just getting your ass eaten by everyone in town.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, they both landed.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, so Mary was cooking in the kitchen, covered in shit. She was just covered in shit, and that's how it spreads. Is usually from fecal matter and poor sanitation, and back in the day, all of your water had fucking shit in it. So
She was good at it.
oh, she was good at it. Yeah,
What was
that's
she
in
good
my
at?
notes. Cooking. That's
Cooking.
it. Yeah, as shitty as she was.
As shitty as she was.
She was good at cooking, yeah. And people started getting sick, and as soon as they got sick, she dipped.
So was she doing this on purpose or like?
Some people think that she didn't know, but then she would also like jump around and change her name. So it's like, bitch, you kind of knew. I'm pretty sure she knew.
If people are getting sick and then like you leave town, obviously it's because you know you're just deucing
Yeah.
the food.
Yeah, she's shitting in everybody's food. That's disgusting. But
Is typhoid still around?
You had typhoid. I did, yeah. I had typhus, not typhoid.
What is that?
Typhus it's very rare to get.
Is it poop related?
Did I get shot on? Is it poop related? I think I got it from like eating ass. Wait, how did I get it? It was not from eating ass. Or was it? It was that time I had like dots all over my body and on my face. And it was some fucking bacteria or I don't fucking know what it was. I'm not a scientist. Hold on, I need water. It's one of those diseases that like it's not gonna kill you these days because you just need antibiotics and you can get rid of it in like 6 days. So
eat all the ass you want. Just
eat all the ass you want, but if you get typhus, go to the fucking doctor because intestinal bleeding. Unless you're into that.
Depends how you're gonna make my intestines bleed.
Girl.
I just got done telling everybody we're not gonna make this podcast too gay. And
now we're talking about eating ass and making our intestines bleed.
Whatever. I can't talk. Can we just do a normal episode one day?
I'm sorry, no, we can't. She worked for a very successful lawyer in Maine, and this is where she perfected her signature dish, which was
the vanilla platter.
Poo-poo platter. It was peach ice cream, like vanilla ice cream with peaches in it, and everybody loved it. But it was also a food that was not cooked, so she used her hands with her shitty ass peaches. Can you like get it together? Like I'm the only one that's allowed to break down. Like
I had no idea this was gonna be such a shitty story. No wonder you were so excited to talk about it.
Right.
It's a topic you can relate to.
It's just like I love scat, you know. I love this shit. Scooby bop, you boo booty boo bop. Do you get the joke?
No. Oh yeah, because you're scatting.
Scatting,
That's stupid. You're the scat man.
So 7 out of the 9 members of that household caught typhoid, and so the lawyer and her did not get it because he had gotten typhoid a year before, and she was actually like nursing everybody to health, and they kind of looked at her like a miracle worker because she never got sick, but she was actually the one that was getting them sick.
Oh, she's a queen.
Yeah, and the first person that got infected was blamed for giving everybody typhoid, even though she didn't fucking do it, or he didn't fucking do it.
I don't know why I think that's so funny.
There's this dude named Dr. Soper who was hired to investigate after that situation, and they said that she was a possible suspect for giving everyone typhoid. So this is when she admitted, like, oh, I don't really wash my hands. Because he's like a health inspector kind of doctor or whatever. And so then he was like, he literally showed up to her door and was like, can you give me your shit and your piss and your saliva? And she said no. Would you say yes?
Well, how hot is he?
He wasn't hot. Oh. That was the fucking 1900s. Nobody was hot back then.
Well. I also like how his name is Dr. Soap, because it's like the only way to avoid
Soper,
this is
yeah.
to just use soap.
No, literally. And she was really offended by that situation, so she picked up a meat, like, carving knife. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like the 2 prongs, and chased him outside with it.
Wow. She's crazy.
She's fucking crazy. I love that bitch.
Yeah. A real diva.
A diva. Mm-hmm.
D is for diva.
And since he wasn't able to get her in, the authorities had to get involved, like the cops and shit. They chased her for 3 hours on foot. Like, yeah, she's a runner. She's a track star. Why I said it like that?
There's so many D words to describe this episode.
Yeah.
The main one being doo-doo. It's poop.
Okay, Mikey, I'm going to continue. So she was quarantined for 3 years. She was tested. She tested positive for having typhoid. And she talked to a journalist, and she was like, this is a big government conspiracy. And so, yeah, and then they nicknamed her Typhoid Mary, and she was finally released and told not to cook ever again. So she became a laundress, but it didn't make any fucking money, so she went back to cooking. And so there was a trend during the summer, during the hot months, when she would be serving her ice cream, people would be getting typhoid. Mm-hmm. But during the winter, when she wasn't serving her ice cream, people wouldn't be getting typhoid. So she's really shitting on her ice cream. So,
well, like you said, it's because the ice cream doesn't require cooking. So I'm sure if she heats stuff up, it kills.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. But
then 5 years after she was released, there was a hospital that just got a fuck ton of people, like 20, 30 people with typhoid. And they're like, I mean, we're a hospital, we're very clean, and like we all know to wash our hands. I don't know what the issue could be. And they're like, this was sober. He was like, who's your cook? They're like, guess her name. Guess what the cook's name is.
Mary?
Mary Brown. She changed her name from Mary Mallon to Mary Brown.
Mary Brown code.
Not the Brown.
This story is amazing. It's not even scary. It's just amazing.
No, it's crazy. And then she was sent back to the island where she lived the rest of her life. She was treated like this specimen, you know, like...
What island?
It was called like... Fuck, I had it on here somewhere.
It
was like North Brother Island or something. It's
like North Korea.
North Korea is a peninsula. Dumbass.
I don't know.
Right? It's a peninsula. Okay.
Well, what's a peninsula but a big island?
What a peninsula is.
No, I know what a peninsula is, but...
I was like, do you want me to mansplain what a peninsula is?
Let a man do it.
Is there a man in the room?
I see three. That's he's like.
So she passed away from a stroke or pneumonia. They don't fucking know. It was the 1900s. They didn't know what a stroke or pneumonia was. In 1938, most likely due to typhoid was in her system. It was like mostly collected in her gallbladder. So they think that there could have been some adverse effects from having typhoid there.
It eventually caught up to her.
And then after this situation, over 400 other healthy carriers were discovered after her death. So people who were very similar to Typhoid Mary, where they were asymptomatic.
400. They probably washed their hands.
They might.
Maybe they probably washed their hands and they probably weren't cooking for
They probably weren't fucking shitting on people either, so...
Mary the Scat.
Soper, the doctor, he wrote a book about her and called her basically like a big, fat, angry, aggressive whore. He dissed her, and that's why she like the image that people have of Typhoid Mary is basically what he wrote in the book. Like she was this big, angry Irish woman, big, fat, angry Irish woman
with shit all over her.
Is that me? Am I Mary? What?
Are you Irish?
More or less.
Okay.
23andMe says I am, so that's all that matters. But lastly, if you go and visit the island today, the one that Mary was on when she died,
you can still smell.
You can still smell her shitty ass fucking fingers.
If like the island had like ice cream dedicated to her, and it was like the vanilla ice cream with peaches with like brown sprinkles on it.
Not the brown sprinkles. Fucking typhoid ice cream.
Typhoid Mary Brown.
Typhus cream. Anyways, they say that there's a spirit that that Mary Mallon. Bitch, stop laughing.
I'm sorry. I'm trying hard not to add like my own Stupid.
There's
Okay,
a
what is it
spirit on the island that when she gets close to you, it's said that she starts giving you like symptoms of typhoid. So you might get a fever, you might get sick, you might start shitting everywhere. So she's still infecting people.
Or there could just be dirty water.
Yeah.
It's
Or
like
she,
Montezuma's revenge.
I don't know.
Mary's
Like,
revenge.
yeah, anyways, that's the story of Typhoid Mary. Our shitty culprit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
She's considered a medical murderer. She killed 3
I mean, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
That's like, but also like, was she mad because she just hated people, or was she mad because it's embarrassed to be like, I keep making people sick because I apparently just like rub my hands all over my hole and then I don't wash them and then I make ice cream.
No, she's like fucking fisting herself before making ice cream or some shit. No, like, I think that she never had any symptoms.
Well, yeah, but like it's still embarrassed. Like when she's running and stuff, but it's like you're a cook and you don't wash your hands.
She also believed that it was a government conspiracy to like,
Okay, so she was just crazy.
she was a little, yeah, she was like an old Irish lady. She was like, everybody's against me. The government is against me. They're all fucking after me. That was a good
I
accent.
love your accent.
That was good.
Yeah, it was a little more
Fucking
Scottish, but
I don't know. Hey, just channeling my ancestors.
sure, partying. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
See, you've got 2 points so far for your stories.
2.
Yeah, because the molasses one was good.
Molasses and then the
This one was-
asses.
Yeah, molasses and asses, both brown.
Brian, stop laughing at me.
Brian's a hoot and a half, y'all.
Brian's a hoot and a half,
Trying
dog.
so hard not to laugh. So we like to end the episode talking about a cryptid, and this time it's not going to come from the book. It's coming from the mind of Brian Sandoval, or whatever your last name is.
Lawrence, that's my last name, bitch.
I know, it's just...
Sandoval. Racista, look at you.
I thought it was something Hispanic.
No, it's Soto Iriarte.
That's right there.
Are you gonna come taco or are you gonna have it?
Taco?
Are
That's
you gonna
racist.
He doesn't even eat tacos. Wait, you don't. Are you gonna come talk or?
I don't know what public speaking.
It's okay, I'll do it for you. So, Brian was telling us about a devil in Bolivia. In El Tío, which means the uncle
El
in Spanish.
Tío.
But we're going to call it the devil from Bolivia because devil starts with a D. So in... I'm trying really...
Animal.
El Diablo.
El Diablo
See, I love that sauce from
de
Taco.
Bolivia. Oh my God.
Just kidding. That's Brian's favorite sauce, actually.
Okay, great, party. So anyways, there is this... I don't know, what is it, Brian? Did they find it? Did they make it?
The story is that they found the stone and it was already in it.
Okay. Do they know what it is? It's just a body?
No, it's supposed to be a native, indigenous god of the underground, but I don't know if it's a bad god or a good one. But since
Well, it doesn't-
natives got converted into Catholicism, it became the devil.
yeah, because anything that's not Jesus is bad. Got it. So, El Tío is the legendary religious figure held in awe in the mines of Bolivia, a sort of demon and also a guardian spirit of the mines. A simple origin theory in terms of supe is that the Spaniards, in order to discourage natives who kept venerating it, gave it sinister attributes of the devil such as horns, but the natives adapted. So, from what Brian was telling us, this thing was found in a stone and it was kind of put in this cave. Miners like to give sacrifices to it, like cigarettes, cocoa leaves, because it just loves to party, candy, stuff like that.
Poppers.
But when the Spaniards came over,
Believers even give babies.
Like living babies. Do they bring
Leave them
it?
there to die.
well, that took a dark
Oh,
turn.
that's crazy.
Well, I was on his side for a while, but now I don't think.
I don't know about all that.
Not sure if the microphone picked that up, but Brian said that they also left newborn babies as a sacrifice to this thing, just to die.
In my 18 years later, I've heard of it twice. They show it on the news when it happens.
Oh my God. Brian also said in his 18 years of living there, he's seen it on the news twice where people are still leaving babies for this devil in the cave.
Crazy.
They're still Catholic. So when they're above ground, they're Catholic. When they're underground, they worship
The devil thing. Well, that just sounds
It's
like...
because, according to Wikipedia, it says that the Quechua language does not have the D in their language. So when they say Dios, they say it with a T. So like Dios. That's what this says.
Brian's saying no.
What do you say?
Oh, I know how to count to 5 in Quechua. And none of those words have the D in it, so I believe it.
I thought you were saying no, like that's wrong.
Yeah, you were like,
No,
like,
absolutely
okay,
not. That's actually funny because the episode is brought to you by D. And
Yeah, and we got the D.
But what doesn't have the D, what was the language?
Quechua.
Quechua?
Quechua.
Quechua? Is that the language of Bolivia?
Yeah, the indigenous people.
Like the native language?
Yeah, indigenous.
I'm asking the Bolivian.
I know him. That's my sister.
Anyways.
I'm an honorary Bolivian through marriage. Love you, bitch.
If it was legal, you would be 100% Bolivian. Just for marriage.
Him?
Mm.
Yeah. But we're men.
Disgusting.
I know, right?
Speaking of things that are against the Bible. But with that, that's actually really interesting. I wish someone would have researched it a little bit better. Anyways, that's going to bring this episode to a close. We're already hitting 37 minutes, which is longer than we usually like to do. But this episode is going to be kind of a mess. Sorry about it. But I forgot my laptop and someone doesn't help make up for my mistakes. So with that, thank you guys for joining in today. I know there's a lot of shit going on around. Everybody's looking around. But we will end this episode here. Find us on Instagram at Graveyard Guys Podcast or Pod. Graveyard. We always have this.
Yeah, you
issue.
can find it. I can't.
Graveyard Guys Pod, whatever it's
Pod,
called.
podcast, Graveyard Guys, graveyard.
Yeah.
Graveyard
You'll find
Guys
our
pod.
individual
Yeah.
Instagrams on there as well. And like and subscribe. Give us a review on iTunes, Spotify, whatever you have. And let us know what you want to hear about. With that said, bye, everybody.
Woo, 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 woo.
D is for...
Dick.
I was gonna say that's not a. I was trying to find a word that was like bye, but with the D in it. Die came out.
Diagon Alley.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.